guys, so today I'm back to do another holiday makeup look for you guys. I just freaking love holiday makeup looks. Like, I feel like they're just so much more fun to do than like other times of the year. I don't know why. So anyway, this look is going to be 100% drugstore makeup. None of that funny business where it's like, oh, it's affordable. No, like it's legit drugstore. So obviously it is a classic kind of look, a dark, bold, vampy lip with a cat eye. So it's really classic. You can wear this to any kind of holiday function. And yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. So the eyeshadows for this look, I'm going to be taking this MILANI palette. It's their basic mattes palette. So it just looks like this. So first I'm going to be taking this warm light brown shade, and we're going to put that in the crease. And I have already primed my eyes. I just used a concealer. You'll see what concealer I use later on in the video, but I just use a concealer and then I set it with my setting powder. Then I'm going to be taking this cooler, more neutral toned, light medium brown shade. And I'm just putting that in the crease as well. Then I'm going in with this dark chocolatey brown, and I'm going to be pressing that and kind of doing like a winged out shape, like that. So press it to the outer lash line and then kind of drag it up into like a wing shape. We are going to do like a winged liner, but this is just going to kind of like deepen up that area of the eye. So just kind of get it in that outer V shape. And this is actually just the brush that came with the eyeshadow palette. Then I'm just going back with that warmer brown and blending a little bit. Next I'm going to go in with this dark black shade. I'm kind of going to do the same thing just to deepen up that outer corner of our eye. And you don't need like a lot of the black, because like I said, we are going to do like a winged liner. So next I'm going in with that beige shade, and this actually has a little bit of shimmer in there. It's really pretty, but since this is a matte palette, that is a little misleading. I'm just going to be placing that on the first half of my lid. So overall, I think this is like a good basic drugstore palette. It's pretty pigmented and it's fairly easy to work with. And for being drugstore, I think it's pretty good. I don't think it rivals like higher end products, but I definitely think it's a really good, affordable option. So then I'm just taking a little bit of the bronzer that we're going to be using, and I'm going to be using that in my crease as well, just to add a little bit of extra warmth and darkness to blend. So I always feel like bronzers or like your contour colors can make really good eyeshadow, so don't be afraid to use them on your eyes. Then I'm just taking a little bit of that creamy white shade, and that is just going to go underneath the brow. Next, I'm just taking a makeup wipe and cleaning up the edges. Next, I'm going to do some liquid liner, and this is the NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. One down, one to go. Next, I'm taking this e.l.f. glitter liner in the shade Shimmering Gold. So this, I'm just going to put a little bit of it on like the nude part of my eye above where we put the liner. And it's just going to add like faint sparkle, like we're not going like full on here. but just to like give it like a holiday touch, you know? And then just kind of like pat it with your finger. And I swear glitter shadows, glitter liners are everything. Like, who wants to actually like get glitter glue and glitter? Like, not me, dude, not me. Then for lashes, I'm going to be using the Vegas Today Bronze Beauty lashes. I've never used these, but they look super pretty. Okay, these lashes, I think I'm feeling them. So now I'm going to move on to the face. So for primer, I'm using this Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer base. And this is supposed to like be really good for your pores. And so we're trying it out, folks. I think it's supposed to be more towards oily skin, but like all like the pore refining ones are for people with oily skin. Like dry, normal skin people want small pores too. So then for my foundation, I'm going to be using my favorite Maybelline Dream Cushion. This is in the shade 45. And I know you guys are probably sick of hearing this, but I'm super obsessed with this stuff. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I think it's this foundation with this Tarte foundation brush that just makes dreams come true. Then to color correct, I'm using this Maybelline Master Camo. I live for this stuff. I always forget to put it under my foundation though. I think you're supposed to do that. But we make our own rules here. For concealer, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. And I do really like this stuff. I feel like it's similar in consistency to Tarte Shape Tape, but you need to kind of layer on one extra layer to get the coverage of Tarte Shape Tape. But I really do like the texture of this concealer a lot. It's super creamy and blendable, but you just need a little bit more. But that's okay because this is like dirt cheap. So as you can see, it blends nicely, but it doesn't have as much coverage as like Tarte Shape Tape. So I will add another layer underneath my eyes, especially because I need to cover up the corrector. So then to set everything, I'm using this Maybelline Better Skin powder. Then I'm just going back in with that warm brown that we used earlier. Then just taking a teeny tiny bit of that black on the very outer corner. For bronzer, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Lasting Glow Powder, and I'm taking the shade Cocoa, which is just a darker powder, but I'm using it as like a bronzer. So it has like a shimmery side and a matte side, and I kind of just mix the two together. And I like that you can add a little shimmer in there if you want. I think that's kind of cool. I tried to use this as like an all over face powder, and I liked it, but I just didn't like it as like a face powder, so I was like, I'm gonna get that in a bronzer. For blush, I'm using the MILANI Color Harmony Blush Palette in the Coral Beams shade. I don't feel like this is super corally at all, which is not what I'm wanting, but I do like it. Then I'm taking this Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Champagne. So I'm just taking it on my nose, cheekbones. It has like the coolest texture ever. I'm obsessed with this. It's like creamy, but a powder. So naturally, I'm into it. Putting that in my inner corner as well, because it's just beautiful. So then I'm going to line my lips. Just use any nude lip liner. I know people think you have to use the same color as whatever lip color you're using. That is a bunch of nonsense. You're just using it as like a guideline. For the lip color, I'm taking this KOKIE Cosmetics Lip Poudre powder. I'm not even sure. So it is in the shade Secrecy. This color is so gorgeous. Porn star move. But it works to get the lip color off of your teeth. So whatever works. I'm gonna spritz with my KOKIE Fix It Up. So here is the final result, a little bit zoomed out so you don't have to see my face so closely any longer. But I love how it turned out. Super, super classic holiday glam. So I hope you guys like it, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon.
I really need to invest in a booster seat. Like, I'm propped on like 3 pillows and here I am. It's because I have no torso. Like, it's like boobs up and then there's your hips. There's nothing. That's why I need a booster seat. Did they make those for YouTubers? Like, a guru booster seat? So today I'm back to do, ooh, that was a knee